Hey the YouTube, this is GunDude73 making another episode of Knife Talk. Yay, Knife Talk. So, I actually thought of 4 ideas back to back, so I have 4 days worth. That's nice. This episode I'll be talking about handle horns. Now, you think, what? Now, I couldn't think of a better word, but it's basically just how some handles have this, horn at the bottom. Now, I hear a lot of complaints on them, especially on the Para 1. You know, that was one of the main design differences between the 1 and the 2. Was on the 2, they got rid of this. Now, I mean, nice thing with having that swell on the back is you don't slip, you know what I'm saying? The Voyager has an even better. So, I mean, you can see how, if this wasn't here, if that was just flat, you could slip back. But when you're holding it, it wraps around your pinky. So, if you were to pull back on it and there's resistance, you can still get a very good grip. I don't know what situation that would be, but it is nice to have. Then the military also has that same bump on the back. I like it for a couple of reasons. One, it's sort of like an indexing thing. You know, if I'm here, you know, I can just feel where the end of the knife is. You know, I know that might sound funny, but it is helpful, I think. Some knives don't have this horn, like the tilt, just as an example, doesn't really have it. And the thing is when you're holding it down here at the end of the knife, and it's tapering, it sort of feels less substantial in your hand. You know, an easy way to make a small knife feel bigger is to really beef up the handle. Like an example of that, in my opinion, is the ZT-0350. A lot of people think it's a really, really big knife. Well, in actuality, it is kind of small, in my opinion. But it feels really big in your hand because it has a very wide handle. You know, it has that maybe a little bit of handle horn action going on there. So, I mean, really, is there a cost difference? I'd say no. You know, some people despise it because if you have larger hands, like really, really big hands, like I say on the Para 1, this is a complaint. If you're holding it back here, your pinky rests right on top of it, and it can be uncomfortable. You know, so on the Para 2, they did away with that. Or it's still there, but they made the handle larger, you know, and they also softened it up. So, I mean, you can just compare the, horn on that. It is it's less substantial, you know, so it's interesting, in my opinion, how, you know, some people, that's a deal breaker on a knife. You know, oh, it has the bump on the end, I don't want it. But really, I mean, it's just one of those little trivial issues that I think a lot of people say about a knife to not get it. You know, I think that you could easily just get the knife and deal with it, but that's just me. You know, some people don't like to compromise. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found that informative, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.